Hi everyone, so today I'll be reviewing a few of the different Petface small animal toys. So I'm going to be starting off with the carrot. So these cost $1.99 for a pack of 2, or you get a pack of 1 for $1.99, which is in the larger size, which is about twice the size of this. So if I start off with the pros, it's good that they come in a couple of different sizes, because this is going to be pretty small for a rabbit, for example, particularly a giant rabbit. And also the colour of it is quite deep. It's it's good quality paint, and I do think it's quite a good price. It states here, suitable for dwarf hamsters and mice, although it would be suitable for Syrians. It does picture a Syrian here, but no dwarf hamster, and this could be confusing to some people who don't really know, but it is okay for Syrians. I also think it would be suitable for rats and gerbils. These are pretty easy to attach. You just have what I think is called a wing bolt. Not wing bolt, I'm not quite sure, but something like that. You can just unscrew that. And then here you have 2 washers. So you keep this washer on, and then you put that through the bars. Put that bit on, and then screw it up. So I'm going to go and attach this to one of the cages just to demonstrate how you attach it. So I just popped it in a random place to make it easy to film, but I'll move it in a second. But it is really secure, quite tight. I do think it fits nicely with the bars. I did have to use the rat's cage, as my hamster cages aren't quite suitable, as they've just got really fine mesh on them. But I'm just going to see if the rat, I've just got it here. No, Meg. Come on. So Nutmeg's showing quite good interest in it, and Vanilla's just going to see what he's doing. Vanilla! Vanilla! I think he likes it as well. So I actually did manage to get onto the mesh, but I think the rat's cage was a better example, because as this is targeted for dwarf hamsters and mice, generally the cages for them are barred. So Almond's currently here. You can see he's already chewing it, and that is quite a good reaction, as he does like to chew, but he only likes certain things, so it's good that he likes this. So now I will move on to the Petface roller chews. So once again, these come in 2 different sizes, and the small one is around $1.99, which is this one. The larger one is $3.99. The larger one is 13 centimeters, and the small one is 8.5 centimeters. So starting with the pros, once again, I think it's good that they come in different sizes, because then if you've got a rabbit, you could give this to a rabbit, but it'll still be pretty small. And if you've got a mouse, really big for a mouse. I mean, you could do it if your cage was quite large, but this is more suitably sized. Also, what I think is good is that Syrians could possibly climb onto the larger one. It says here hamsters, but this means Syrian hamsters, as here it says dwarf hamsters. So they could try to climb on it a little bit, which I think would be good. And also with the little holes, like these ones here, you could put treats in them too if you can find them suitable, or if you can get like raisins, because you can squash them to cover the holes. And that would be quite a good boredom breaker. So obviously they can shoot, which is a boredom breaker, but that is just an extra thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to assemble them both. I'm just going to see if it's quite easy to do or not. And I'm going to start with these. So these are the instructions. They do seem to be pretty clear. So it says what you got and what you do. It looks pretty simple to do, but let's just see how easy it is. So this is the finished assembled product of the smaller version. It was pretty easy to assemble, although it could be a little bit fiddly to push the little tabs in when you have to put the second half on, as they go in the same hole, so you do have to push pretty hard. And then I'll just go ahead and assemble the larger one. So this is what the larger one looks like once it is assembled. So once again, I did find this a little bit difficult to assemble. I did find it more difficult than the smaller one. And also I found in some places it was a bit difficult to get it perfectly lined up, because you've already got this one in, for example, and then you got this one in, and you have to like line it up as well, and it can just be a bit tricky to get it all in and make it really secure. So just to assess the dye quality of the two products, I'm just going to see if it rubs off when it's wet. It's a little bit there. Oh, that one's quite a bit. This one. Nope, the green's okay. And try the yellow. The yellow's come off a little bit. I don't think it's showing up, but it's there just a very tiny bit, but definitely the blue one came off quite a bit. Oh, it's come off. So now I'll just try it with the big one. Start with the blue again. Yeah. Green. A little. Yellow. A little bit. The red. And the purple. Slightly. I didn't actually try the purple with the small one, so we'll do that now. Nothing really there. So the dye quality is okay. I don't think the blue one is that good. The green's pretty good. The others not so much, but definitely the blue is really easy to get off. And now I'll be reviewing the Pipkins Mineral Nora. So firstly, with the pros of this product, it's got a little bell on the end, which is good because it provides sensory stimulation in terms of sound. And also, it's got different textures, like this is quite smooth, and this is kind of rough, and this is really rough. And obviously this is completely different. So I think different wood textures is good as well, because it just makes it a bit more interesting. And it's quite a good size. It's around 6 inches. And obviously it's going to wear down the teeth. And it's got minerals in it, so it's going to be like a little supplement. And also, it would be quite easy to attach. You just have to unscrew this. And then just hook it onto some bars. The problem I have with this is it says all small pets. But this is a mineral chew, and some animals such as rabbits and guinea pigs can't actually have mineral chews. Basically because it can cause various problems such as kidney kind of thing, such as kidney problems, bladder stones, just a few different things that aren't that great. And ferrets could have this, but I think the only thing they'd be interested in is the bell, as they don't really like chew things like other small pets would, and they don't need it because their teeth aren't constantly growing. But that is just the one problem I have with it. And now I'll be moving on to the Petface Daisy Garland. So it states here, suitable for dwarf hamsters, hamsters, mice and gerbils. It would also be suitable for rabbits and guinea pigs and chinchillas and other pets like that, based on the sizing of it. So firstly, the good thing about this is it is quite a good size. Secondly, it's got a deep colour, so it's not going to rub off really easily, and it doesn't rub off when wet. Nothing. 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 And also it's quite a good price at Pets at Home for their own one of this. It costs £4.99. Obviously this is £1 cheaper and it's much more reasonably priced. Once again, it's easy to attach. It works the same as the mineral thingy, so just do that and then hook it up and do it back up and tape the other one. It would be quite secure, and I think it's quite cute. The one con I have with this is, as you can see here, if it's showing up, when this is dry and it makes contact, the colour comes off. So if you get this, it's now got a green mark on it, so that's not that good, but the colour is still pretty deep, and it doesn't come off when wet, which is still good, so if they're licking it, it's not going to come off. So now I'll see what the pets think of it.